Hello everyone, welcome to Quick and Easy Kitchen. Now today we are going to make baked penne with marinara and mozzarella cheese, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Now what you will need are mozzarella cheese, 1 box of penne noodles or noodles of your choice, any type of marinara sauce that you like. For this video we're using Rayo's marinara, crushed tomatoes, 1 pound of ground round or any hamburger of your choice, or you can make it vegetarian, sea salt, Italian seasoning, and we're also going to use complete seasoning because it has dehydrated vegetables and spices. Now for the next few videos we're going to switch things on up because of the outbreak and our foods. So the next few videos are going to be a little bit different than norm. But today we are going to make baked penne with marinara sauce and also mozzarella cheese, and we're going to have delicious spices. Now our first step is going to be to cook the noodles as directed on the back of the package. So make sure you add some salt to your water as well for your noodles. Everyone, so what I've done is I've got our ground round on, and I'm just frying this on up and cooking until it's no longer pink. Make sure it's cooked thoroughly though. Pasta noodles done, and I'm just letting them drain off for right now, but this is completely done, so I'm just going to put this aside. What I'm doing is I'm going to shred the cheese down like this. I really like shredding my own cheese. The last time I brought cheese in a bag that was already shredded, it had too much of that powder stuff on it, so when I went to cook a dish, it didn't cook up well. So now I like to just, grate everything myself. Shred it down. But you're going to do that. To show you guys, I have our noodles done, and I've also added our beef on in, our ground round, or hamburger of your choice. So you just add this on in here. We're going to mix it all up. What we're doing is we're taking the 1 can of crushed tomatoes, and I have a separate bowl for this because we're going to mix the marinara sauce, the crushed tomato, and also the spices. Your tomato sauce, now we're adding the marinara sauce. Yes. What Mom's going to do is she's going to put a half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Now you can add more if you like.
Well, that was a little extra splash.
I know, you got a little splash of it more. Mom likes to add a little bit more. Mom loves Italian food.
Yes, I do.
And she loves spices in it, like seasonings and stuff.
Like, if anybody follows us, they know in my story, I came from a very...
Yes, Granny always liked to experiment with spices and seasonings.
Now, I have got what they call complete.
Yes.
And I'm adding a half a tablespoon of that. So you've got a half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning and a half a tablespoon
of complete. Now, complete you can find at any grocery store. It's a really good spice, you guys. It has dehydrated vegetables in it, and also some spices. And like I said, you can use accent. You can also use Mrs. Dash as well.
And I'm going to use
some black pepper.
And that's going to be like 1/3 or 1/4. Let me see what we've got here.
Yeah, in the meantime, though, I'm going to mix this all up so that way everything gets incorporated, all the spices. Because remember, you guys, we're going to put this into the oven and we're going to bake it.
Yeah.
Just for, about 20 minutes or so. And, but this is going to be very, very good. And you can have this like any time. This is a really good dinner. It also makes a good lunch, for work. You can also freeze this, too.
You know what I did, Deanna?
What?
I got a whiff of that black pepper, so I'll probably start sneezing. Let me hurry up and get just in there. Okay. I'm using 1/3
1/3
teaspoon of black pepper.
Yep.
Whew, doggies.
Okay, so we're going to mix this up. I love when you first open black pepper, when it's fresh. It really, you can tell
Boy, candy.
when it's freshly ground. So we're just mixing this up really good to make sure all of our spices are there. And you can add your own seasonings as well. Like I said, we're going to do a few meals that are a little bit different. And you can still eat good.
Well, for right now, because of the...
so that way everybody's safe.
Yeah.
What I've done is I've tasted the sauce, and it tastes really good to the seasonings of, our liking. But if you wanted to add more of your favorite spices.
And what you're going to do now is just take the sauce.
Uh-huh.
Because like I said, I like to take my spices and put them together because, I love spices. But one time back when I was really young, I had, one noodle that had like all the spice on it. And my mom said to me, she said, "What did you do about that sauce?" And I said, "Well, I didn't." She said, "There's your problem." So that's what I was taught.
Yeah, so always make sure that you mix your stuff up before, so that way everything gets mixed and blended very, very well. And this is really good because we've actually got the crushed tomatoes and the marinara sauce in here. And when you bake this, now you got to remember, when you bake pasta, it dries out, so you want extra juice in here.
Yes.
So that way it does not dry it out. I think one jar of marinara sauce would have been it would have dried it out. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why you want to add like a can of something more, especially if you're going to bake this. But you guys, look how good this looks. And then don't forget too, we have cheese that we're putting on top, and we're also in the middle. Yeah. So that way you get the cheese in the middle, and you also get the cheese on top.
Usually I take a little bit of sauce and I put it on the bottom, but I didn't do that, so I got some Pam olive spray.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to, do it lightly, and just the bottom. And now we're going to start layering. This looks really yummy, Deanna.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yeah, and then we'll put some cheese in the middle.
See how good this looks?
Yeah, and you guys, like I said, you guys can take this to work, and you can also freeze this. It's always very, very good to come home and just have a couple of those tubs just up in your freezer, so that way if you work a late night or whatever, you just pull it out.
You do it like a TV dinner style, and just do it. And then now we're going to just put some cheese.
Uh-huh. Now, I do like to shred an 8-ounce package of cheese because you get like 3 cups. You get an extra cup of cheese more than what you get in the package.
Okay, that looks good on that, Deanna.
Yep.
So why don't you...
Now, you can have this with rolls. You can have this with even biscuits even. You can have it with any type of toast, garlic toast. What we're doing is we've got this all done. Now I'm going to put down the layering of the cheese on top.
On the top.
And just add as much as you want. Add as much cheese as you want. Now, like I said, an 8-ounce makes like 3 cups of cheese. So you get like an extra cup when you shred. But look how good that looks. Now, Mom's going to cover this because we don't want this to dry out. And then what we're going to do is the last like 10 minutes, we're going to take the top off, and then that way it browns the cheese.
Now, Deanna, would you like to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it?
Yeah, let's do some grated Parmesan.
Okay,
so hold on here.
Let's do that, yay.
Yeah, let's put some grated Parmesan.
Me and Parmesan cheese, it works.
Yep. Here we go. I absolutely love Kraft.
Uh-huh.
Parmesan cheese. Yes. Oh, open up the wrong cap. There we go.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to take this and just go down it like this.
Right.
You guys, this is so good. And you can put as much Parmesan cheese as you want, because this is what makes it. Having all three cheeses. I mean, 2 cheeses. Now we're going to put some black pepper. So let's put some black pepper on this. Okay. Like this. Because I love pepper on top.
Yes,
like that.
It's really good. And we took care of the salt, so that's really good.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, that looks good, you guys. Look how
See
good that looks.
now it's going in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes.
Yes. Okay, everyone. Now, Mom has pulled this out of the oven. And what is our cook time, Mom, that we had?
It was 25 minutes and 5 minutes uncovered.
Yes, so a total of 30 minutes total. So 25 covered and 5 uncovered. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for a few minutes, and then we're going to cut a little slice in here, and we're going to sample this for you guys. I want you guys to see this. Okay, this is a clean fork. I want you guys to see the inside of that. See that? That's not dried out. Look how good that looks.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Anyways,
the fork's not clean anymore. I'm digging in.
yeah, Mom's got the fork now.
Okay. Yum. I love Italian food.
This tastes is so good. And actually, you don't miss the vegetables, to be honest with you. You don't. This tastes is so good, you guys.
No, it really is good. It's a good combination of the complete seasoning with the Italian seasoning.
Yeah.
The crushed tomatoes adds a great flavor to the marinara sauce. And it just works.
Now, this would also be good with sausage. Now, you could do Italian sausage instead of burger. But this is really good with anything. This is so good, you guys. And like I said, we're going to do a couple dishes a little bit different, only because of what's happened with everything. So we want everyone to be safe. So what we're doing is we're going to do, like I said, some dishes that are a little bit different.
You know, some states are not affected, and you're very lucky that it isn't. For our state, it's devastating.
Anyways, everyone, I want to thank everyone for watching our penne with marinara sauce, and also our mozzarella cheese. This was an oven baked. It's very good. And you can have this, like I said, for dinner. You can take it for lunch. You can even freeze this. It freezes well. You can have like a couple trays of meal, you know, when you come on in from working. It is just a very good meal to have. And you can even take this to a picnic. If you're going to a picnic, this is so good.
Yeah. Here's
Everyone.
my plate. Here's my bite.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, so yummy.
It is very good. It is so good, you guys. I love, like I said, the crushed tomatoes, the marinara sauce, and the spices make a really good combination.
Yeah.
Again, thank you. Please click the subscribe button and notification bell so that way every time I come on, you know. And if you're watching this for the first time, Mom and I would love to have you as part of our YouTube family. Please click that subscribe button. It really does help the channel and helps us. Take care, you guys. Please be safe out there, and remember to wash everything. If you are going to have vegetables in your stuff, make sure that you please wash, and that you cook it very thoroughly to, like, I think 156 degrees Fahrenheit. So you want to make sure you kill that bacteria that's on there. But anyways, you guys be safe. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.